I got a California king. Okay, maybe it's a twin bed and some roommates. Don't worry, we're cool. I heard you like magic. I got a wand and a rabbit. So baby, let's get freaky, get cakey. Let's make this bed go squeaky. Hey babe, why don't you come over? Red wine supernova. Fall right into me. I don't care that you're a stoner. Red wine supernova. Fall right into me. Hello. How are we all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a while. It's been a week since I was last live, or more than a week. But I'm here to tell you of my weekend. So title, not really clickbait. Could have died this weekend. I had a car accident, which was a lot. So let me set the scene. Let me tell you. Obviously, I'm fine. But basically, I was doing a big drive up to Newcastle because I was stopping there for the first few days of the trip to with a friend. I also went and met Phil and Kristen and such like that. So I was driving up and it was going great. I spent most of the time with my sunglasses on because it was really sunny, really nice drive, and I've got my friend in the car and we get all the way up to a point where the sat nav map thing is saying hey, further ahead there's an accident, so if you want to take this way that'll be quicker. And it's you doing the little country roads. And I was like, you know what? That's fine. Nice day. So come off the motorway, Then it starts raining. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is fine. And I've got my friend getting little B-roll footage things for my vlog and such and all that sort of stuff. And then it starts, I get the little notification in my car being oh, remember, it's by the way, cold weather, could be ice. And I'm like, okay. And then it starts snowing. And I'm like, oh my god, it's snowing. This is cute. And then it starts blizzarding. And then I can't see more than about 20 meters ahead of me. So I'm driving like this. Can't see more than 20 meters ahead. So I'm like, this is fine. The sat nav saying it's okay. Should be good. This has kind of come out of nowhere, but I'm fine. So I'm driving, I'm only doing 20 miles an hour. I'm slow kind of thing. I've slowed down here. So then, driving along, no bother. And there's a bit where we kind of, why are we going so fast? 20 miles an hour is not fast, Kyra. 20 miles an hour is quite slow. The country road speed limit is 60. I'm doing 20. So I'm okay, this is fine. And the thing with snow driving is you also can't really stop because then you can't get traction to go. So I'm driving, there's a bit where the road kind of goes over a little hill and curves down. Again, I don't know, that's the first time in the roads. So then suddenly I noticed far ahead of me, there's just a car stopped in my side of the road. Don't know why, just stopped. So I'm oh no, I should stop. So I slam on the brake kind of thing. The car doesn't stop. So I'm car won't stop. So I'm just plummeting towards this other car. Car won't stop. And I'm right. I have two options here. I was I can either hit this car or I can veer to the side. I was my options are hit this car or, take a left kind of thing. So I decide to just veer to the left. Now, I don't know what is to my left because it is pitch black and snowing. So I just veer to the left. My car doesn't have a handbrake. It's not it's one of those type of cars. It's the electric one. Also, wouldn't have mattered. The issue is the amount of slush and snow on the road. So I just veer to the left. We go down into a ditch, a 6-foot deep ditch. So my car sat at a 45-degree angle with me and my friend in it. Then, of course, we're oh my god, are you okay? yes, that sort of thing. We're like, thank God, okay, we're both fine. We then get out the car. The car that had just decided to stop in the middle of the road that caused the accident left. Just left. Didn't wait. Didn't stop to make sure we were okay with the accident they caused. Just gone. So we have to like get out the car. I'm fine getting it. My friend has to like climb over the console because he can't get out his door. Luckily, like some other people on the other side of the road like came and seen us and made sure we were okay. Had to call the police and be like, "Hi, I've been in an accident. I don't really know where we are." Luckily, the guy was sort of explaining what road we are and all this sort of stuff. I'm in like shock kind of thing. So we're just like, I don't know what's happening. Blah, blah, blah. So like we end up getting, for context, I have a photo of what the car looked like. Let me show you our situation. I've blurred out my registration plate as well, so should be fine. But like, this is what I see. Okay, this is the car. It is at a 45-degree angle. It's awful. Covered in snow. All that sort of stuff. It's wild. So obviously we then need to wait for the police to come. They end up, the police eventually comes and is like, "You're all both okay, cool. We can't do anything about the car because like it's off the road, and this sort of stuff." So I'm like, right, that's fine. He's like, "The closest I can do is take you to the police station." So he takes me and my friend, we put all our stuff in the car because we're half an hour away from where we're going. Got all the way to the police station, dropped us off. It was freezing. I didn't realize I was cold because I luckily packed my big jacket. My poor friend Cameron didn't have his jacket, so like he had an umbrella and he just stood freezing. It was only when I kind of got in the police station and like the adrenaline wore off, I realized how like sore my hands were from cold. Because it was just blizzarding. So it was like, just by the time we kind of like got the police came, like the tire tracks from where we went into the ditch were gone. Like you couldn't see them. So then I had to like call like the AA, which if you're in the UK is like a accident emergency, like car people that will come and pick up your car, or they're meant to. My only advice if you're driving in the UK, don't use the AA. They're awful. Absolutely awful. So I was like, right, okay. So I'm sat at the police station, like on the phone to AA, because I'm not with AA. So I'm like, "Hello, hi, I've been in an accident. The police told me to call you, sign up, this sort of thing." And they're like, "Okay, that's fine. We can do that. We're just gonna have to take some information and like sign you up." And I was like, the car is like in a ditch. It's like 6-foot ditch kind of thing. It's gonna need pulled out. Like it can't be driven out, this sort of thing. And they're like, "Yep, okay, blah, blah, blah." So they're like, "It's going to be about £150 for like the accident insurance thing to do all that." And I'm like, "Sure, I don't care. Like, I just need my car out." Because we were only stopping in like the Newcastle area for like a couple days before we went up to see the rest of my family. So I was like, that's fine. Like, do that. And they're like, "Okay, they'll come tomorrow," because I'd say they can't go tonight with the weather. And they're like, "That's fine." They're like, "We'll be there between 8 in the morning and 2 p.m. And I was like, "Cool, that's fine." So we're going, blah, blah, blah. Next day, my friend's dad was like, "We'll take you to get the car," kind of thing. I'm like, "Cool." So, call, or I check the tracker thing they've sent me, and it says at 8 o'clock in the morning, set alarm, check tracker. It's like, "We'll be there at 8:45 or 8:35. And I'm like, "Cool. We've got to go early in the morning." So we get up, we head off. 10 minutes later, I refresh the app and it's like, "We'll be there at 2. And I'm like, "You said 8:35. So we go home. Or we go back, I call them and they're like, "Earliest we can do now is like 10:45. And I'm like, "That's fine, 10:45, that's fine." About 10:15, we're getting ready to leave. Check the thing, it says 2. And I'm like, that's weird. Call them back up again, and the person's like, "Oh, we can see in the system someone changed it back to 2 about 6 minutes past 10. So it'll have to be 2. And I'm like, right, cool. Where did I stay the night? We stayed at my friend's house, which is where we were aiming for, like his parents for the night, because it was too long a drive to do all the way up to Scotland. So we wait all day. About 1:30, we're like, okay, time to go. We head off, check the app, 2:30 it's changed to. We're already 10 minutes away, so we're like, no point in turning around, may as well go. So we get there and we just sit on the side of the road in this little lay-by. And then it changes to 3 and then 3:50. So we just sit at the side of the road for about 3 hours in total. Eventually, the engineer person comes in just a normal van, not a tow van, not something that you can get my car out, just a normal repair van. Like if you'd broken down, they had to just fix your engine, that type of van. So I'm like, I told them it's stuck in a ditch. The app says stuck in a ditch. And he's like, yeah, they send us some. He's like, the people at the office don't know what they're doing. He's like, they send us sometimes to double check that you need it. And I'm like, well, I do. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. I'll go and call office and see what we're doing, blah, 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 that sort of thing. So then I'm like, right, okay, so we sit in the car for ages. And eventually, like, my phone rings and it's someone at the office being like, hey, they've told us what it is, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I told the person last night on the phone what it is. And he's like, we're going to get in touch and see if there's a local place that can come and do it. So eventually, he's like, here's the number for this local place. They know what's happening if you give them a call. So I end up having to pay 200 something pounds to a local place to come and get the car out. Even though I paid 150 quid the night before for the AA to do this. So I will be going full Karen with the AA tomorrow. I will be full, give me that refund. I'm still putting them on blast, but full refund. So then, the people, like the other company, super lovely, they were like, hey, if you give the police a call, like, we're going to need to shut that road. Like, where it is, we're going to need to shut the road for it to be safe. And I'm like, cool, okay. So I'm like, I call the police. They're like, hey, call them, make sure they know what's happening, and they'll be able to, like, give you a better, what's the word? Like, they'll be able to come and shut the road. So I call the police, and they're like, yeah, actually, they'll need to call it. So I was like, right, but they told me to call you, so, like, that's fine. So I'm like, okay, go back, call them, and they're like, we can repair it, or we can shut the road, but, like, we'll just have to do it ourselves, but that'll cost you, like, an extra 75 quid, and I'm like, I don't care, I just want my car out the ditch. So they're like, cool, that's fine. So now I'm at, like, £270 on top of the £150 I paid for it. So I'm at, like, 300-ish plus pound, nearly £400 down. My car's still in the ditch. Luckily, they come, I give them the keys, we leave, they drop it off. The front left wheel had, like, been submerged in mud, and it's, like, that kind of, like, clay mud. So, like, it was caked on there. So I managed to, like, get the car, we power wash it off for as much as we could. But now I'm at the point where I was like, I need to get the car checked to make sure it's okay and drivable, because I'm meant to be driving another 3 hours up to Scotland on the Sunday. So luckily I call around, there's like a quick fit garage, which is like a chain garage place in the UK. They're like, cool, we can fit you in Sunday at 12:30. I'm like, thank God. So they drop it off, and then they're like, yep, this is fine, we'll get it checked, blah, blah, blah. And then they call and they're like, hey, you need a new tire, which I kind of already knew I was going to need. So I was like, right, that's fine, just replace it. So that's like another £100 something. And then they call and they're like, also the back wheels are misaligned as well, so you need to get those done. And I'm like, cool, okay, that's fine. The other bit is when the car had fallen, luckily it hadn't really been damaged, but a thing called, like, the wheel arch liner, which is, you know, in the car where, like, the wheel is, and you've got the bit of plastic that goes round on the inside of the car so that it stops, like, mud and water going into the car. That had got damaged on that side, so I needed to get a new one of those. So all in all, I then got the car up to Scotland. My dad managed to get a replacement part, and I managed to get a garage to fit it while I was up there getting it all done. I think I'm like, that entire trip was about £700. I'm hoping I can get about 150 of it back from the AA, because I'll be like, that was awful. The fact that I paid all this, did all that, and then you didn't even do it. No. So, yeah. That was my day. I wasn't wanting to do... So the thing is, like, I'm not going to do car insurance. Basically, the car wasn't that damaged. If I do car insurance with it, it's going to cost me, like, my no claims bonus and such. Like, basically the thing with insurance is, like, unless it's, like, a very expensive, like, more than that, not worth using insurance. I'm just lucky I have savings, so I was able to like use those to pay it. And at the end of the day, like me and my friend were both totally fine. And such, and the car is now fine. Obviously, I drove it all the way down I drove down to Sheffield, stayed a night with Joel's, Lizzie and Joel's, but it was just Joel there. Ollie and Eloise came over as well. And then everything was good. So we had a nice time. Overall, it was a very good weekend. But it was a whole ordeal. So that was mine. That was my weekend. So yeah, I nearly died. I'm also glad I didn't die, honestly. Glad it didn't happen. Now, right. How about we hang out and play some Minecraft? Yeah, at the end of the day, we were all fine. It's now just a fun story, if that makes sense. It's now something to like talk about. But yeah. So, also, fun thing to update for Minecraft, or for SOS. I filmed my episode 4, which is out tomorrow before I went, so there is more stuff for me to update you on. If you're like, I haven't seen that yet, that's why. So. Okay. The few things to update you on. I now have a bridge. I built myself a little bridge so I can get over to Flips now, which is fun. Excuse me, sir. Why are you dressed like Owen? Full leather armor. Okay. It also feels weird to be back in my computer now. Because I've been away for ages. Noah, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Sorry to anyone who also subbed earlier. I was obviously busy. Also, do you want to see my enchanting area? It might be genuinely like one of my favorite enchanting areas I've ever done. Look. How cute is this? Got a little spore blossom, got some leaves, some like ores in the walls. Put down a few little diamonds, got little bookshelves hanging from the ceiling. It's super cute. I love this. I wanted to like put it in like somewhere, rather than just like sat out and about or build like another gazebo. I've built enough enchanting gazebos, I don't need more. But we're actually going to go check on the community challenge to see what is still needing done. Because we only have, I think, until Sunday to get all the community challenges finished. But also today's stream will probably only be like an hour, just so everyone's aware. Just because obviously I have been busy driving all day today. Spent like 5 hours driving today, so I was like, I want to go live to tell everyone the fun story, but also today's last day for merch is the other thing. So if you have not got it, today's the last day. I also don't know at what time today it ends. I just know it ends today. I've asked them if it could end tomorrow, like so like midnight kind of thing. But we'll see. How was everyone else's week? Am I going to be live Saturday? Yes, I have a brand deal on Saturday. But like, I'm doing it early. It's at 4 PM UK time on Saturday. Also, speaking of early streams, tomorrow I'm going to be live. I'm going to be live at... When am I live tomorrow? 2 PM UK time. I'm going to be live at 2 PM UK time till 5 PM UK time because I'm taking part in Tubbo's Block Wars event. I don't know if it's public knowledge. Okay, so it's just animal products. I can contribute to that. I don't know if it's public knowledge what who the teams are or anything yet, but that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I only got asked today. I also apologize as I know some of you will be busier in school. But I don't control when the event is, so. But if you happen to find yourself free tomorrow and want to watch that, I will be live tomorrow. That's fine, Kyra. I know it's obviously not my usual stream time, so I imagine a bunch of you won't be able to make it. It's quite an awkward time. Also, is stream running okay today? I can't tell sometimes if it's just laggy on my end or if it's all running fine. Exactly, Kyra. You don't have any more rich uncles to perish so you can get inheritance. I was about to still run that way. I don't need to. I have an actual path now. This is cute. The little like path over, or little river. It's all fine. Okay, perfect. You killed him, so you gotta be the killed him, so I gotta be the rich uncle. Exactly. Okay, so animal products can be anything except eggs. And at the end of it, I do get everything back. So like, I say I get everything back. Everything goes back into... I don't really need that. Would will count, actually. Does will count for animal crops? I'm asking Fwep. Is egg counts animal products? So eggs aren't allowed because they only stack to 16. Am I proud of you? I am proud of you, Kyra. I've always been proud of you. Not just because you've been doing streaming and are affiliate. I'm proud of all of you. Every day you like get up and exist as a person and like go out and do stuff, I'm proud of you. Like, every day you're alive and doing things, I'm proud of you. Like, the world is such an awful place to be in sometimes that like just the act of existing is enough. Like, I understand it sometimes feel like you could always do more and there's always things you need to be out and doing and there's a pressure to do so. But like at the end of the day, as long as you're there doing your best, that's all that that matters. And at the end of the day, I'm proud of you all. Having a near-death experience makes you take life at a slightly better pace. I will say the sad music was not intentional, it just kind of added to the ambiance of the speech. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If the light goes on, I'm taking my stuff back. And now we watch. And wait. It makes me, like, a little sad. Like, in a way that, like, so many of you saying, like, how much just that meant to you. Like, it upsets me that you don't feel that yourself, that you don't feel like you're enough yourselves, that you need some random Scottish gay man on the internet to tell you. But I'm glad that I was able to be that for you all. clipped as a reminder for everyone. If someone wants to clip that, clip it, save it as your ringtone, set it as your morning alarm. Aqua, it won't let you send clips. Sadly. Thank you so much, Quinzel, for the Prime sub. Yeah, sometimes you just need to hear it. You aren't a random Scottish gay man, you're our Scottish gay man. My therapist asked me if my parents loved me enough when I was younger. I don't need much. Where is it? Have I done enough? I don't know. You know where I just have to sit and wait because I refuse to leave and miss the light going on. I will be telling my therapist about this tomorrow. You're like, so yeah, so there's this guy on the internet and he nearly died and that made him a bit more retrospective and then he told me that I matter and that really meant something. Your therapist is like, okay. Did I miss anything when I was away, by the way, for like the week? Have I missed any big things I need to know about on the online sphere? How many times have I taken just random people on the internet? It's different. I'm his mod, I swear. They're like, what's a mod? Did I see the wolves? I did see the wolves. Jimmy died, I know that one. You're in first place in your competition, congrats. Well done, that's amazing. Don't know what the competition's for, but well done. You built a building in Minecraft? Okay. Guys, Jimmy's like, not dead forever, he just died on stream. I think he's died twice. Okay, selling away at the chicken. Get second in art competition. Also, guys, unrelated to anything Minecraft, do you want to see the new trainers I got? I can go get them. I bought new trainers this weekend. Okay, not enough animal products. We need to go and do things. You want to see the new trainers? Okay, I'll get home and then I'll go and get them and show you. Basically, in the drive down, we stopped at like this outlet mall thing, and there was a really cool pair of trainers, and it was like after the weekend I've had, I deserve for these, and they were like on shoe costs. They were like 90 quid, which for a nice pair of trainers isn't that bad. Financially, probably not the best decision after the weekend I had, but mentally, yes. Shopping therapy is retail therapy is real. And I'm currently not getting normal therapy, so the retail kind will have to do. I also want to get a horse. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, let me quickly go and grab the shoes now that I am home safe. I'll be 2 seconds. I'm back, I have the shoes. They're so pretty. Oh, I love them so much. Like, how nice are these? So, that was my retail therapy. Also, okay, right, we're not doing the like thing anymore. Okay. I think I'm actually better just someone's done my wheat. Someone's harvested my wheat. The shoes were actually okay. The shoes were like 90. So ever since you started like green more, so have I, and I'm like, I don't have my own personality. Yeah, I've just been really into green as like a color for things. I love it in interior design. And I like incorporating it into my wardrobe a bit more now. Okay, get your food. I wish there was a way to like make... It's annoying me at this point that Minecraft haven't added like a trough or a feeder where I should be able to just put wheat or food and that into it and the animals can just get it themselves. Or like, let me throw it on the ground and they can eat some, you know? I have looting 3 here. Animal drops. Honeycomb. Would honeycomb count as an animal drop? Because like I basically get 18 honey when I go around and take all my hives. And I've been doing that like a lot. I have like 3 stacks of honeycomb. Also guys, I know we're only like a couple of weeks into this series. This genuinely is becoming like one of, if not one of my favorite builds, like areas I've done. Just like, I don't never normally put this much detail and time into like the little areas. Especially this early. But like, just look how cute this is. Like all the little custom trees, worrying about like sight lines and all that sort of stuff. It's just stuff I haven't done. Yeah, look, I could easily put like 3 stacks of honey. It's not like I even need it. I'm just collecting it for the sake of collecting it. I guess what I can also do is if I grab some more of my wheat, I can go and breed up whip stuff. And then kill some of that as well. Why is it so loud? I need to add to my stream deck a skip song button, because sometimes I'm like, this is just a lot for me. There's a bridge. There is a bridge. Cassison, thank you so much for the gift sub. Oh, one of Flip's villagers is making a great escape. Hello. Would you all like to come here? I don't think there's that many. Unordinary glitch, thank you so much for the Prime sub for 20 months. That's a whole long time. Also, yeah, tomorrow's stream will be early, and then Saturday's stream is going to be at 4 p.m. UK time. I'm doing a sponsored stream with Owen, Beck, and Eloise. How did you get in here? So if you are free and such, it would always be lovely to have the extra support. Why are there so many villagers in here? Did they just keep like walking in here? Do they clamber and then get stuck? I mean, they must, but... I wonder if Whip has like... seven leather. I could cake just to make a full stack. It does not. It does not. Okay. Guess we'll go back to mine and kill some more of my cows. Just because I can't submit this 57 until I get a stack. Grandials are always nice for the streamers. Yeah, and honestly, like, the other thing is also, like, games where I get to play it with, like, Elle, Beck, and Owen, like, those are always just fun games to play, because they always, like, want us for the chaoticness. It was always fun. Get cows. Okay. I'll see if I have enough leather to make another another stack. Right, if I add another 7 stacks of things, I'm doing pretty good. Actually, I wonder if Eloise has any cows I can breed and remove. I like that she's using mud bricks. It's fun to walk on. It sounds fun. What life series do I miss most? I mean, like, Third Life was the original, so it always holds up. Whoa, she has a ton of cows. It always holds like a special level of like nostalgia with stuff, because obviously, first time. Last Life, I think, was one of the most fun ones I had. I think, not just because I won, but like I think having the whole like life numbers, people having different amounts, like trading lives and all that being an element, like that was really fun. I seen a Tumblr post like today where it was like someone was doing a poll to see if like people thought it was annoying that like I always sacrifice myself. And I'm like, I didn't sacrifice myself in season 1. I didn't sacrifice myself in season 2. Season 3 I did because it made sense to. I didn't sacrifice myself in limited life. Like, Martin just backstabbed me. And then I sacrificed myself at the end of, what do you call it? I sacrificed myself at the end of, how do I get in here? There we go. At the end of, I'm going to need to kill a few more cows. Secret Life, but like, again, I was on like 2 hearts. What did they want me to do? Like, I was 1 arrow away from just being dead anyway. I sacrificed myself 13 times in limited life. Yeah, but I mean, sacrificing myself in limited life. The issue is like, I'm naturally just pretty good at not dying in Minecraft. I've played it long enough that like, I don't tend to get into risky situations. All of your lives and secret lives you gave to other. Secret life. How did Secret Life? You know, we were like they all blend into one, so I'm trying to remember how did Secret Life work? Secret Life was a new one. Oh yeah. Yeah, again, I don't like, it's one of those where it's like, I gave 1 to Martin because again, 1 heart, it was a social thing for letting Martin kill me because I was on like 1 heart, he was going to come and kill me anyway, so at least I got something out of it. Then dying to Gem, because again, the entire server was coming after me in Impulse. Of course I'm going to be like, hey bestie, you should take it. It just makes sense too. The other thing is, it's like, it's the same, I know the same people that complain that I sacrifice myself are the same people that would complain if I tried to PvP. Like, if I actively put effort into PvPing and was just rolling people, they'd be like, this isn't fun, blah, 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 blah. Like, pick one. You either want me to full try hard it, which isn't entertaining for anyone, or you want me to stop sacrificing myself. Like, it's... And now I wait again. They'd be angry if I won again too. Exactly. I think the thing is, there's people who... There's a subset of the Life series audience who think the Life series is like an actually competitive competition series. They think it's like Lifesteal, where we're actually trying to win, which we're not. The point of the series is for content. We want to make the best content for you to watch. The reason I put so much effort into surviving is because I want to get the full episodes for the series. I put my effort into being like, I would like all of the content because this is my job. I need the views to make money to pay my mortgage. Like, please. And then also like people say, someone asks like, are you allowed to win twice? There's no, are you allowed to win per se? We just try and not it's less interesting if it's the same winner twice, if that makes sense. Like, I technically won Laugh's life and Double Life because the plot or the thing was you were to be the last pair. Me and Pearl were the last pair. But obviously it was more from a storytelling aspect. Like, it didn't make sense from a story side for me and Pearl to win after us being the one pair the entire way through the series that weren't together. Like, I was rooting for Impulse as well. I was wanting Impulse or Gem. Like, either of my besties, I was like, I would love for either of you two to win. And I get teamed up on due to you living too long in the live series. I don't live too long. I live the same amount of time as, like, other players. It's just we're all kind of hoping / aiming for the, like, 8 episodes of content. So surprised what the other thing, yeah, so that Gem and the Scots thing, it was so funny because, like, obviously you don't see on camera me saying to Impulse, like, wait, am I allowed to say your real name? And he was like, yeah, that's fine. But then there were so many people that were like, it was so funny because obviously the thing people forget or people assume is, like, I don't know where the audacity, the gall, the gumption, the audacity comes from with the online people, like, assuming that you know these people better than, like, we know each other. Like, me and Impulse are friends. Me and Impulse have met in person. We talk to each other. We play a series together. Like, we interact. And I had so many people, like, mad, being like, Impulse said that calling him Scott makes him uncomfortable. I can't believe, like, Smajor, like, me's doing it, all this sort of stuff. And it was like, no. I even messaged Impulse because, like, I'd seen stuff and I was like, oh my god, am I making you uncomfortable with this? Like, I'm so sorry. And he was like, no, I knew chat would do this. They just take things and don't listen to what I'm actually saying. The part Impulse didn't like was you all calling him Scott. Impulse didn't like the audience calling him Scott, which was fair. They didn't know that, like, he's like, it feels weird having my audience call me. Nothing against, like, his friends calling him it. I still call him Impulse most of the time. I honestly sometimes forget he's called Scott. And then someone will say it when we're both there and I'm like, oh, they don't mean me. Parasocial relationships are a big thing on the internet, which is one of the things I sort of said with, like, when I did my talk about stuff the other week, where I was like, at the end of the day, like, you know from content creators what they allow you to know. Like, you don't know what someone's doing or saying or acting. Like, you know what we present. It's the same as, like, if you ever get upset, like, I always think there should, like, there's a level of, like, healthy distance you need to keep with content creators, coming from a content creator, where, like, we are people, we also make mistakes and do things. If you attach, like, your mental well-being to content creators and you thinking you know them, like, it's setting yourself up to be upset. It's something where I'm like, you should have a healthy balance of, like, knowing when to separate the person you think it is with the person they actually are. Because I've been doing content creation for, God, like 10 years now, maybe more. And like I've met some people who are nothing like their online counterparts, nothing like what they say. And the other thing is like, see when people are like, oh my goodness, my mental is so bad from this, or like this sort of thing with a YouTuber drama stuff, or it's like, some people like, it's why I am now super hyper aware whenever it comes to making jokes on stream, like at what, like if one of you say something silly and I like pry fun at it and I'm like, hee hee, that was silly, blah, 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 or like I go sassy and snarky with you, like I always try and end it with the preface of like, please realize like I'm not actually being mean. Or even like when we had the Bed Wars thing and there was one person who was really good at it, like I was obviously like, I'm not mad, like I don't want you to think I'm mad at you, blah blah blah, like please just, it's obviously you're just very very good at the game and it doesn't work for us. Because I've had people before be like, oh my goodness, like he made my mental health so bad because like blah blah blah, and it's like, I exist to you purely online. Like if someone is bothering you, like from an online perspective, like close the tab, block me. Like that's what those tools are there for. You need to watch streams more often and this is deep. Sorry, this isn't my usual conversation, I promise. I want to turn this into like the little secret beach cove bit. I'm going to need a ton of sand though, I think, but I can clear away. Boundaries are so important on both ends. Exactly. How do I want to do this as like a little beach cove though? That's the issue. I think I'm gonna need a bunch of stone. A way for creating your own online experience for what's fun and healthy for you. Like this isn't something I'm like, I was always been good at. It's something I've learned, especially over the last like year and a bit. Like I'm at the point where like the doctors and that were like, oh yeah, your stomach issues are probably from the stress you experienced back in August kind of thing. And I'm at a point where I'm like, oh my god, like this, like I got to a point where my own physical health was in jeopardy because of an online situation. And I was like, you know what, this isn't healthy for me. I need to be able to create some distance and some separation there. It's something that takes time to like figure out. These shaders are like complementary unbound, I think it is. Might do it one higher. Yeah, this conversation started with you saying, yeah. Okay, I need probably a lot more dirt. I'll shove one torch down there. I know Flip did a terraforming project without double layering. I do, because I remember I eventually said to him for some, I think it was on Empires, and I was like, look, I've double layered just like you like, and I was like, oh yeah, I haven't done that on the hardcore for a while because it got too much, and I was like, you mean I've been double layering for the last 6 months because of you, and you've not even been doing it? So I stopped double layering. I'll double layer if I like I'm doing like farmland or something I know I'm going to dig away. Right, So now I really need to get mending books. Do. Okay, so this is a good, like, wall. I need to probably actually get rid of this. And then I want to do, like, maybe, like, that. Because I'm going to probably replace this with sand. Actually, I should probably... The sand wouldn't go up this high. Yeah, it can come up too high. Morgan, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Very much appreciated. I'm also gonna need this all to be one level below the water, just I'm gonna put sand on it. Why was that so loud? Welcome, Raiders! That feels louder than it used to be. That's so funny that it worked out that I had the exact amount of stone and dirt. Like, this is going to be a little covey where I'm not going to put a staircase or anything down. Like, the way up from it would probably be just climbing this mountain bit. Actually. Let's do... Is the playlist right now the same one? Yes, it is. It's my go-to, like, throw it on in case I need to use, like, a clip or something from a stream. Which obviously there's a higher chance for, like, SOS than, like, Bed Wars. Eclipse Wolfie Pup, thank you for the... Converted your Prime sub into a tier 1. That's exciting. Okay, I guess the best bet is go around the edge here. like that. Oh,
Hello?
hello. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
How are
How's it
you?
going?
I'm good. How are you? I'm just making like a little beach cove video.
I can see that. It's a beautiful walk down here.
Thank you. Yeah, it was eventually I was like, I'm getting tired of getting in a boat every time I need to go to see Fwip, so I built a little bridge down and we connected up and it works.
Yeah, I've just started terraforming a little bit myself. It makes such a big difference.
Yeah, it really does. Like I've been spending a lot more time with the series, like trying to do the details as I'm building areas. Normally I just build big things and then have to try and connect them all. So
Yeah.
taking it a bit slower. But what can I do for you? What
It's
brings
also
you?
crazy relaxing.
Yeah.
Relaxing.
I love just putting on chill music or a TV show or like just doing it on stream where I can just chat.
Oh, it's my time to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
But so for my episode 2, have you ever played Animal Crossing?
Yes, love Animal Crossing. It got me through that pandemic.
Exactly. So, when you move to a new village, like
Mm-hmm.
the first step is always to talk to every single villager
Yeah.
and then see if they need any like favors or errands.
Yeah.
So that has been my mission for my episode 2. I've talked to everybody except for like 1 or 2 people. So you're one of the last ones.
Okay.
I'm here to know if you need a favor. I will do anything, grab any block, whatever you need.
Okay, what's the scale of like other people's requests? Like, I'm trying to work out. I don't want to overshot or undershot here.
It has wildly varied. Like, I think I gave Ollie like 9 stacks of iron blocks.
Oh my god.
But then Joel just asked me to flirt with mythical sausage. So
That's easy enough. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I see what you mean. Either ends. Just existing around sausage, it normally turns into a flirt, so that's fine.
Right. It was like pretty much just organic, natural.
Right, okay. Well, in that case, you have villagers, right?
I do. Yeah.
Do you think there's a chance I could get, like, 3 mending books?
Oh, absolutely. I'll even one up you. Someone else also asked for mending books. I gave them 9.
Oh my
so
god,
I'll
I'm not
give
going to
you
ask
9
you
as
for...
well.
No, you don't need to give me 9, Jesus. Like, I don't want to...
It's fine. I already cured the villager. They're only 1 emerald each, so it's like it's literally no
Okay,
problem.
in that case, yes, 9 would be wonderful. I would never ask for that. I don't know who had the audacity to ask you for 9.
No, I will get 9 over here like in the next 10 minutes.
Oh.
That's how dedicated I am.
Okay, well, thank you. I look forward to receiving... I was getting to the point, I literally said to, like, Joel today, where I was like, I have really good tools, but they're all, like, none of them have mending. And I was like, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I don't want to have to keep repairing these.
Yeah, I broke a helmet, and I was like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Time to, like, actually get these villagers going. So, yeah, I'll be right back with those books.
No problem. Well, I will be terraforming. I look forward to my delivery.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you. Bye, Mog.
No problem.
Oh my goodness, what a nice man. I will never say no to a freebie. Well, that means I don't need to worry necessarily about all my stuff going. I'm probably going to need a ton of levels to actually like equip the mending, but Mog is so sweet. Like, my first interaction with Mog was when we did Fwip's, like, clone video. I was the one who was with him when he died very quickly, so we didn't get to speak to him much. But he's super, super nice. I always like when, like, a new person kind of, like, gets brought into the group, because I'm like, new friend! It's one of the things I think that makes, like, this group and, like, the series we do, like, Empires and such, work and stand out so much, is the fact that, like, we're all, like, friends, if that makes sense. Like, we're not just on a server because it's a server kind of thing. Like, we went to Fwip's wedding, like, all this sort of stuff. It's, like, really refreshing, I find. Because like a lot of servers kind of thing, it's people, they're almost like work colleagues where it's like, oh yeah, we're on the same server together. And that's about where the similarities end. Not the disconnect. It's just my computer fan. It just occasionally DCs. I said there's definitely like a loose wire or something in it. I just personally cannot be bothered to go and try and like take everything out of my PC to fix it. I can handle a little doo-doo every so often. Okay. I'm trying to be good at keeping where some of the natural flow is, so like I'm just breaking it and then replacing it rather than making it all myself. Because like you would get a little build-up of sand along these edges. Look, this is a cute little cove. I like that it's like a little hidden one around the side. I also think I eventually will fill this in, just it looks a bit weird. I need stones and slabs. I need some cobble. I also need some tuff. And some andesite. Just to do some texturing. I'm so glad that like I've curated an audience that like you all enjoy terraforming bits and things. Like I genuinely would not trade you guys as an audience for anything. It used to always be funny because it was like people would always like say how like unruly chat is and such, and I was always like, not mine. Not mine, couldn't be me. How did I do texturing over here? I know I did like tuff and cobble were only the bottom layer. Yeah, tuff and cobble were only the bottom layer. Well, it was just one of those where people would be like, oh, my chat don't listen to me, blah, 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 all this sort of stuff. And I was like, I literally say to my chat, and this is what? And they say, your stream, not ours. I was like, what do you mean your chat are unreally? Like, I might put cobble a little bit higher. You all are actually very, very good. It's why, like, whenever I have streams or something, like tomorrow, where my mods might not be here, as many of them be here, I'm not like, oh my god, I'm worried. Like, if anything, it's more like if new people come in and are a bit not understanding of the the vibes we get here. Yeah. What I might do is pop like that there with a little slab on top. I'll do like Hey. The only bit I'm not a fan of necessarily is like where this merges in, but it's just really hard to like make a cut-off point, if that makes sense. Feel like this side of the Minecraft community, same. As I spoke about this with, I can't remember who it was, where it was like, I'm very content with like my audience, the size of audience I have, like the amount of views I get. I'm not trying to like play the algorithm and get more and more famous. Honestly, after dealing with like MCC and being seen by a wider audience of people who don't like you and will tell you that, I'm not like particularly bothered about, what do you call it? I'm not particularly bothered about having to grow more than that. I like this little bit. I like the fact that they're also like disconnected a bit. You can like walk all the way around. I like it being a little secret cove. I could also like put in a little cave or something here that could go down to something. It's also been hilarious to me seeing people online not really understand the whole like no lore but it's kind of a joke thing. Like, yes, we say no lore, but we're not actively like scouring videos for peasant like watching with like everyone's names on like a button of like as soon as he sees lore he clicks ban. I'd like my coffee iced and with a syrup in it. Yeah, like a little grotto, kind of like my enchanting setup, but not my enchanting setup, obviously. Oh. I see him.
Hello.
He's returned from the war.
I'm back.
Oh my goodness, hi.
I tried to come as fast as I could. Look at this. Boom,
This is
boom,
actually
boom.
insane. Are you sure you don't, like, can I give you something?
No,
Oh my goodness, you're giving
wouldn't
me...
be a favor if you gave me something. Well, I guess in Animal Crossing sometimes they give you like a piece of furniture.
Yeah, let me see what I've got. 2 seconds. What furniture do I have to give you in a little bag? I also
give me
need
a
to
little chair.
clear out some of my bending books. That's more than 9, right? Or am I just bad at counting? That's more than 9.
I may have accidentally given you more than 9.
Do
You can
you
keep them all.
here is a stack of steak.
Oh, let's go.
I seen you were eating chicken, so I was like, right, steak and...
Yeah, I've been on the chicken and carrots grind over here.
And
I
then
need to
there's
get
a cow
an
head
actual
as
animal
well.
farm. Oh, thank you. I'll eat this after. Use all parts of the kill.
I don't know if it's... this is either one of those things where, like, I'm going to offer you this, and it's either going to be like, oh my goodness, that would be great, or, like, you may be offended just because I know your history, but would you want, like, a Wandering Trader head?
No! Get the... I can't believe you have that!
I don't know what you mean, I found it.
Oh my gosh, you're the second person now
See,
who's had one of those.
It was one of those where I was like, this is like, because see, Catherine will never kill sheep. Catherine loves sheep to like a detriment kind of thing. So when I offered her like the pink sheep head, she was like, this is adorable and the only way I can get it is by someone else giving me it. Like, because she wouldn't ever take it herself. So that's why I was like, Mog will either maybe want it or will be like, no.
I find it completely offensive.
Okay, well, in which case you never seen it and it never happened.
All right, yeah, I'll forget about that. That's my second favor to you.
Thank you, thank you. I can give you more steak if you want to make up for it.
Oh no, this is amazing. Thank you so much.
But, well, thank you. It was funny because when you were gone, Animal Crossing music came on.
I literally, I was watching your stream and when I played, I was like, oh my god, it's meant to be.
It's perfect timing.
Literally, it's so great. I love your little house.
Thank
I really
you.
need to get on custom trees. I think like that's what's really
Yeah.
making this work.
I basically just went into like a creative world and basically built 3 types. So like I have the skinny one, a more kind of put together one, and like a bigger, more natural one. And just because like I hate building trees, but having 3 that I can just kind of like repeat and just mix in and out makes it not look too repetitive, but also means I don't want to like hate myself when I do it. So
Yeah, I think it's like single-handedly the biggest thing you do to like really level up your base. So I gotta get on the custom trees soon because I'm jealous now.
Well, if you need any spruce wood or anything, you're more than welcome to always help yourself to the big tree farming Flip just have over there with the giant ones.
Thank you, neighbor. What I really want to do is connect us all up by roads.
Yeah.
Getting over here is pretty obnoxious from my place because there's like a big ravine in the way, so we just need like a bridge.
I was going to say, because the closest to you is Catherine, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say...
Even getting to Catherine's is annoying. It's like just a crazy valley in between us.
I was going to say... I
make some sort of bridge.
I think the best way would be bridge between you and Catherine and then path from Catherine to Eloise, because she's obviously just up that hill.
And then you two are connected already.
Yeah, because she attached to the path that me and Flip did, so...
Okay, got it, yeah. Once, because then I'm connected to Sausage is connected to Ollie, so...
Yeah.
If we just link my base and Catherine's, we should all have like a full road map.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be nice to be able to just follow it. And make sure it's horse friendly.
That too. I gotta get one.
Same. I've not got. I don't even know if I have saddle. Actually, you're right. I don't have either of those. It's just I was like, there was no point because I had to keep getting in boats and swimming to whip. So now I have a bridge.
I found a huge flock. I don't know what they're called. Gallop of horses.
Yeah.
And
herd.
I didn't have a saddle on me, and I was so sad.
Oh.
Like 10 of them.
Well, if I find an extra saddle, I will let you know.
Okay, yeah, that can be your favorite.
Yeah, that'll be my favor in return. Well, thank you for the mending books.
See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Bye.
How many mending books did he actually give me? That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 12 mending books. That is insane. Appreciated. But insane. Like, how much is it going to cost me to... 5, okay. 3. 2. 9. Do I have anything that's like... I'll have to get rid of the fire protection on that anyway. None of those are like perfect enough where I don't want to touch them. So what we can now do is go over to Whip's mob spawner. And repair some of my stuff. Yeah, I normally bother doing villagers. Like, I normally will do a few. I don't know if I'm going to bother this series. I think, like, using other people having villagers and me not as a way to instigate interactions and trades is probably better, if that makes sense. Also, I love the fact that I don't think Flip has realized I put a salmon in here ages ago. Because, like, I do have this guy. This little villager. He's just sitting in there ready to be cured. Well, because we have fire tick off, it means that when you light it, it just stays forever. Doobadoo. It's funny, chat, with the merch sales for like the what do you call it, for the hoodie or the sweater. It's interesting because I can also track and see when things have been bought, and like there was such a spike. Like I saw the 53 people bought them yesterday because obviously it ends today. Oh wait, this should go in my offhand. You were one of those yesterday? That's exciting. I've asked them for a up count of the amount I sold because I think I'm probably still going to need to buy some pink ones for myself. I think I'm still going to need to buy about 100 pink sweaters so that they can get produced. But it means I'll only be spending like $3,000. I still play Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia is sort of like one of those games where like I don't necessarily enjoy the game. I enjoy the interactions with friends. So if a friend asks me to play, I would. But if I wouldn't play it myself. Maybe it's Sapphic part of the pink dress code of anything pink. Now what do I wear? I'm trying to think how you could like put a spin on pink. Or you just like go to Amazon and put pink t-shirt. SVS? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. SVS? IQ? 3 months in advance though. That's a commitment. Thank you. Baby, a fortune and more. The party's in an hour. Ah. Great! Hi. Prime sub for 60 months. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I understand your issue now. Could you just wear black and then do like a pink makeup look? Gone bro, so you can buy Swear Side next time though. Yeah. I think I learned a lot from this merch drop. I won't ever do like multiple color options again because like I'm just thinking about it of like ways to do fit the brief but without like doing like see if you did I don't know what you have obviously. I also don't know if you're someone that feels comfortable. It's been months since you've worn makeup. It's a party. Like paint if you have pink nail polish, paint your nails pink, just do some like eyeshadow. If you have like a hair scrunchie that's pink, shove that in. I'm thinking like, could you just find some little pink accessories to, obviously, if you don't have pink clothes, you probably don't have many pink accessories, but I'm just thinking of like ways to add into it. Yeah, if I do other merch, I wouldn't do 2 color options. I also wouldn't do, what's the word? Yeah, I wouldn't do 2 color options because it's the stress of that. I also probably wouldn't release it around February. I feel like I did it around February because I wanted to kind of play into like the Valentine's discount code of like having 2 things together, and like matching. I just think February wasn't a great time for like people having money. When is the best time in your guys' opinion for merch? Like when is the time you're like, oh, I'm more financially knowing that I could buy merch? Probably around summer. See, the issue with doing later in the year when Christmas is approaching is because the way I do it with pre-ordering, like if I didn't do merch until November, you wouldn't be getting it until like February, because there's obviously the few times. So I think like probably early, like June, July. The other issue is like if I do it in June, it feels weird to do June merch that isn't just Pride merch. Kind of thing. Like I feel like if I do in June, you have to do Pride merch. I'm probably thinking like July, August would be. So then like it would, because this one launches when? Let me see. It'll start shipping in early May and it ends in March. So it's April, May, so 2 months. So if I did it in like July, August, it would start shipping in September, October time. Ow! Arms away from me. You're gay, all your merch is bright. Touché. Touché. Also, wool does count for the chest. If I've said anything that's animal products that stacks, what do you call it? Anything that stacks to 64 is allowed. So we can go in and add some more wool. Soft! Aye. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna need to, like... clear some of this out. I'll put those back, I'll take those. Wait, Soph, that was 70 months. I was like, Soph, I got excited. I didn't even read it. 75 months. Holy heck. And also HTTP 5J. Thank you for the Prime sub. Anupama? Thank you so much for the gift sub. I just need to let more zombos build up. Fame and the fortune and more. Kyra, your gift is up to Moobot. Akila, thank you so much for the Prime sub. 33 months. That's wild. It's always still so wild to me when, like, people sub and it's for, like, insane numbers. My brain is like, how do you... I have people that I was friends with that I don't like after that amount of time. How are you still watching me? Why do I hear zombies over here? Am I crazy? Oh, it's just... Must just be the audio traveling weird. Oh, when I'm through the ground I can't see mobs. Interesting. By count of me. Interesting. You know what, that's probably fine. I guess you're likable, I don't know. Ah, there's some people who disagree with you on that one. I knew there was a zombie out here. What? That meant a very good... No, I had a car accident. My car ended up... Wait a minute, I'll show you. I had an accident at the weekend. I'm fine. And my car's fine now, but like... My car looked like this. Turns out that freak blizzard and then a car deciding to randomly stop on the road, and me braking and the car being like, no, I don't want to stop, leads to you ending up in a 6-foot ditch and about 800 pounds down and getting the car out and repaired. Did Jesus take the wheel? I really wish he would have. Then I could have blamed someone else. Scary, but doesn't look bad. For context, the car was at like a 45-degree angle. Like, the car was like fully like this, to the point where like all of the car people that came to like get it out were like, I'm surprised that hadn't tipped. And I was like, I'm glad it didn't. It was that TikTok audio of like, you can't park there, mate. And I was like, you know, that was me. So. I'm A-okay. Is it that way too nonchalantly? Humor is a coping mechanism. Glad to know I'm okay. I thank you. I'm also glad to know I'm okay. I've also decided if I'm ever driving again and another freak blizzard comes out where I'm not expecting it, I'm just finding a pub or a bar and like popping in for a Coke, and I'm just sitting. I'll stay at a hotel if I need to. I'm not continuing driving now. Also, what made it even funnier, guys, how much of a write-off the 1st of March was for me, is so I was going away for the week, and I was like, you know what? I need to head out. And before I do that, I was like, I need to like empty the bins and just clean stuff up so like as I'm just sitting there for a week. So I'm on my way out the house, blah, blah, blah. I have like my front door and a porch, and my foot caught on the door, like, trim bit, and I fell face first, like, hard into the porch, and I have a little table in there, and, like, hit my ribs there on the corner of the table, so I've got a big line bruise here. I'm gonna show you, if you don't like, I don't know what, I don't think it's gore, like, I just have a little, like, cut in my elbow and such, but I'm gonna show. But just in case you don't like it, now's your time to, like, look away. This is your warning, okay? Good. So, like, I've done this to my elbow, which doesn't look too bad. The worst bit is my shin. Where, like, I don't think you can actually see it. I don't know if you can see. Wait. It's hard to tell. Yeah, look, you can see this bruise all the way here, and this little dent in my leg. So that happened, and then I had the accident after. So how's my leg bending like that? I can, like, get my leg, like, up, like, above my head. Why is it green? It's like bruises do that. They go kind of weird. That's a tap out and go back to bed day. If I hadn't been doing the big drive, I would have. It was a... Whip, are we on hard mode now? Did you change to hard mode while I've been gone? Sir. Yeah. I think I just pulled a groin watching. Yeah, it's cause I sit, like... I mean, you can't really see, but, like, I will sit cross-legged quite often. Sometimes at my desk, sometimes just out and about. So my legs bend quite easily. I'm glad I figured that out, Flip, otherwise I'd have just AFK'd in here. Yeah, like, currently I'm sat with, like, one leg tucked under my thigh, and then one down there. Can they only break doors on hard? Yeah. That's always my giveaway for if it's hard or not, is like, can they break down a door? You only playing hard so you wouldn't know the differences. Fair. I guess set the door up should not be breakable. Oh wait, does it need to be... No, I thought it would maybe have to be on the stair, but it can't be on the stair. If you place a door on its side, then open to close it and cover the space. Oh, so like... Yeah, like if I put it against that wall, so like... It would mean that, like, that's closed and that's open. I guess we'll see. Okay, right. This feels like my stuff's repaired enough. I want to go get my wool and put it in the animal drops. Oh, look. He's just a little bat. We'll go pop some wool into the community chest. I'm not going to murder it. I'm not murdering the bat. You psychopath. Also, Flip, do you know that all of your villagers, your free-range villagers, are just, like, in your pens? Even he's like, what's going on? Classy Gold, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome online. Yeah, they like sheeps. Fair. I also did another bit of terraforming Flip. I made a little, like, cove area over there. Right. 1, 2, 3. I'll put 3 stacks of wool in. Wait, what am I doing? I'm actually silly. I can get more than 3 stacks. Why would I only put 3 stacks of wool? Oh, no, 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 no! Well, that one sheep will have to die. There's a bit many of you in here. Go back inside. You go. Okay, that can go in there. Oh, I do have enough for a stack of that. I'll top that one up. Okay, I've got 5 more stacks. It's his fault at this point. Yeah, like, he could have easily climbed back in the pen. Like, I made it very clear that I was gonna kill him. Like, he could have done that. Like, yeah, he could have escaped, or he could have climbed back in. Those were his 2 options. All of you screaming about me killing that one sheep. How do you think I got all of the other wool and mutton that we've handed in? That's the first time I've sheared sheep. Murdering a sheep is okay. A bat drops nothing. Killing a bat drops nothing. I gain nothing from doing that. Killing the sheep, I got 3 mutton. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I sit and stare. I don't think it's gonna finish, but good to know. I wish there was a progress bar so I would know like whether I'm just standing here wasting time or whether it's actually going to do anything. Why does it sound like the salmon head noise? I think it's just dripstone or something. But it sounds like a salmon noise. Sorry, the fates aren't the best redstones. That's fine, I also wouldn't be. The fates are trying their best. The fates are doing wonderfully. Okay, it didn't update, that's fine. I've contributed about like 12 stacks of things today. I've done well. Parkour. I'm a gamer. Parkour. Let's see. Watch this sick MLG water clutch. Can't be stopped. Look, I can even do it from up here. Dun, dun, dun. Like Animal Crossing, Assassin's Creed. That was going to be really embarrassing if I didn't make it. WandaVision. It's not, but you flood my fields. I'm good at this, Flip. I'm not an amateur. I would never flood your fields. Now, I tried to jump and it lagged and I just fell. No. Also, Flip, look at my little enchanting setup. I don't need to use yours anymore. Look. Wow. Ambiance. Ready. Look. When does stream end? Now. Has sausage been allowed back in? Sausage was never banned. Or never, like, properly banned. At least as far as I am aware. But. Right. I am going to head off. Sausage did a Lord live on Kick him out the Discord, Whip. Kick him out. Warmange, nearly a whole... You genuinely had me thinking there, like, am I really that bad at maths? Like, for a second, I was like... Huh? Huh? I fully had to stop and think there. But I'm so sorry you've come in just as I'm ending. I'm going to send you all over to Echo. I love you too, Worry. But I'm going to send you all over to Echo. I said I will be live tomorrow night or tomorrow during the day from 2 p.m. UK time. 2 p.m. till 5 p.m. playing in the Tubathon Block Wars tournament. So I will see you all then. I'm going to send you all over to Echo at the moment. Anyway, so thank you for coming and hanging out. I love you all very much, and I will see you all later. Bye!